Okay, and I do not think I have any science to bring down. Nope, they did not collect any science, so I think we are largely ready to get out of here. Let's shut down this engine. I should also check what the fuel stores are like here. Hopefully I can fill that thing up again. Oh, that's our stupid science care package. Let's get rid of that. Everything turn off. There we go. See, if I do that, I can pretend that my skies are clear. Okay, where is the KSC? They're going to do this proper like. So I'm gonna do a proper avoidance maneuver. So I'm gonna time warp. Actually, oh no, we'll do a night landing. We're cool. We're cool. I got lots of lights. So we're gonna time warp to the opposite place to where I plan on starting my descent, which is gonna be right around here-ish. And we are going to undock. There we go. I just pushed the control from here. There we go. Now we're thrusting the right way. There we go. Okay, and I think that's a 5 to close that. Yep. RCS, that's on. And then we're gonna push prograde here. Now, how many ignitions are on here? 4 ignitions. Okay, they only need 1, and the jet engines last like forever. Okay, so what you do in an avoidance maneuver is, for some reason, it thinks that's oh, because I gotta silly control. Control from here. Too many buttons. There we go. So with an avoidance maneuver, what you do is put yourself so that you're halfway. This isn't going to be much avoiding. Half an orbit ahead of where you plan to start your descent. And the descent burn will obviously be retrograde, so what I want to do is just go a little bit prograde, but I am looking here. We are going to be running into our station. So go a little bit prograde. Just a little bit. That's it, just a little bit of RCS. And what that does is slows me down. We should now go under our station. So that the station will end up eventually, I know we're going under it now, but eventually it'll end up ahead of us as we slow down, as we go to our slightly higher apoapsis. See this start to happen here. So by the time I get to where I'm going to do my descent, which is here, the station should be ahead of us. So when I go retrograde, there it goes. Yeah, and that was a tip from a viewer to do the avoidance maneuver, which apparently is completely a real thing. Don't forget trajectories. Thank you very much. I definitely shouldn't forget trajectories. Okay, so we're going to go retrograde, but now when I go retrograde, let's activate these engines. Not a lot of fuel left. We should have checked on that. Am I out of fuel? Are we seriously out of fuel? Oh, this is going to be fun. Nothing like checking this. So obviously when I filled up... Oh, well done, sir. When I filled up the ship on the station, I stole all the fuel. Okay, so we're going to need to... I think I got a lot of monopropellant. And we're not going to be able to fly. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, I think I got enough monopropellant to pull this off. No, I don't have a lot of mono. Oh my god. I could make... Oh, we're going to go for it. Because I'm reckless and stupid. Oh my gosh, this is turning into just idiocy. Okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Trajectories. Well, let's... I don't have a lot of monopropellant left either. And neither, look at their oxygen stores. Oh, for goodness sakes. Why didn't you check this stuff before you left? Info. They have only about 3 hours of oxygen left, so I cannot spend my time mucking about. Oh, for goodness sakes, you dummy. Well, we can't be far from the station. I think I need to go back to the station. I'm not convinced I have enough I was going to use the monopropellant to get my periapsis down into the atmosphere. I am not convinced at all that I have enough to do that. We are coming back within 100 meters of the station here, so we're just going to ride this around, dock, steal some liquid fuel. Oh, for goodness sakes. What a melonhead. We're coming back to the station again, at least. That's the wrong station. Okay. So we're going to go back to the station. We're going to... yeah, I don't think I have the monopropellant to get the periapsis down. That's the main thing. If I did, if I had a ton of monopropellant, I would have gone for it. But I don't, because I'm an idiot. Okay, put that back on target. Hello, station, right below us here. Clearly, I have to do all of this on monopropellant. It's the one thing, because I just did a single burn. It actually works that way, that, you know, after one orbit, you would just be back where you were. So that makes perfect sense. It's just annoying. Okay, let's control from here. Where is... There it is. Really quick, get some fuel, and then we'll try this again. Oh, I think that was the wiser course of action, what I just did. I do think that. Try and do this quick. Quick like. Oh, getting some more practice docking, I suppose. Blame the pilot. Blame the pilot. Actually, wouldn't it be the engineer whose job it would be to look for things like, you know, resources and stuff? I would think that's the pilot, or the engineer's job. And I have 2 engineers. No, I don't. I have 2 pilots. So Michael's overworked here. Sorry, Michael. Just going to retract that solar panel. It looks like it might be in the line of fire. No harm done. Okay, but we are gonna need to do some refueling here. Alright, so let's open up real quick. We need liquid fuel. And this vessel is... It's got the bicouple. It's vessel number 5, right? I believe so. Here, let's... Oh, that's not going to help me. I don't know how much... Where's the bicouplet? Back here. Get out of the way. I'm going to put in enough liquid fuel to match the amount of oxidized... Oh, no, I don't need that much. Let's just go in. Yeah, that's filling up the right one. I'm sure that's enough. Okay. And we'll also, because a few hours... Well, where's our oxygen supply? Let's give us some oxygen, too. Give us, yeah, so it's not quite so scary. Okay, that should be good. Now, let's try this again. We pulled away from the gas station without filling up our tanks. So we'll try this avoidance maneuver one more time. Actually, no, the avoidance maneuver shouldn't be... Oh, no, it is, because we've matched with the station again. So the avoidance maneuver is necessary. Control from here. So same trick. We'll do this avoidance maneuver business. Thrust down a little bit just to avoid the station, and then a little bit on the prograde side. That should be enough. And now we should have... Activate these engines again. There we go. Now we're good. Okay. Trying again. And where is my little spot? Right underneath... I think it's this peninsula here. I'm not mistaken. A little harder when it's on the night side. And I'll remember to turn on trajectories. I always like doing my descents from the same place every time. Just find it's more consistent. Okay, so... There we go. And we're going to go retrograde. And... See, now the station should be there, right? See, we're pulling over. Everything's good. Okay, trajectories. Turn on trajectories. Descent is going to be in a prograde. Angle of attack 45, 30, 10, and 10. You're not committed to those numbers, but they seem to work okay. Turn on the trajectory. And target the KSC. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, lots of things. Okay, we may not be making the KSC. All this stuff I don't think about, and then all of a sudden stuff happens, and you go, oh, yeah, that's going to be an issue. Okay. So the issue is that we're in an inclined orbit. I remember having the same thing happen before coming back down from this station because I don't pay attention. The smart thing to do would just be to remain on board the station for... Whoa, wrong button. To remain on board the station for a little while until the KSC passed below your orbit, and then you don't have this issue. What I'm going to try and do is see if I can do a little bit of a normal correction here. I don't think I really have the fuel for it, but we'll find out. We're going down anyway. So I need to burn to the south. That's anti-normal. A little bit of prograde would probably be a good plan too, because I overcooked this just a bit. So maybe about there-ish. I'm moving it more than I would have guessed. Oh, we might be on that runway after all. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, I could decrease the angle of attack, and then that, yeah, people are pointing out you can also extend the east-west part of this by just adjusting your angle of attack business, but we had the fuel to do it, so I might as well do it. Now, where are all the stupid resources? So liquid fuel and oxidizer should all be at the back, yeah, and that's right. This thing is a little bit bow heavy. Where is my monoprop? So I like to put all my resources as far back as I can. It seems to fly better that way. It's not the best of designs. Electric charge is doing okay. Okay. Why? Oh yeah, I have to turn this off to get rid of those. There we go. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Bring the solar panels down. Pitch up to here. All right, put that on surface. Should be good. Use an engineer in EVA construction to check. Do you have access to the center of lift and the center of mass when on EVA construction? Glenn is saying in the chat, use an engineer in EVA construction to check the lift and mass centers. I'm not going to obviously EVA my engineer right now, but I never even noticed that that is an option. I need to stall this more. There we go. Wow, that is awesome, Glenn. I will most certainly look into that, but clearly right now, this is the wrong time to be EVAing an engineer. So I'm just looking at this east number here and just getting it. I like that. I find it works best if you do come a little bit short of the KSC, then you can just kind of glide in. I do have a little bit of liquid fuel left. You should be able to shut down. Well, actually, leave those engines on. I think I know what I did wrong last time. I got on an action group to toggle the engines, and I think last time I shut these down manually and then pressed 1 to toggle the engines, and it turned them back on again, which confused the bejeepers out of me, but pitch down. Here we go. These are, yeah. No, this way. Get the right engines. Do next. What do we got? Oh, we're coming short. Pitch down. Well, welcome, Unfunny. Glad you made it. Just checking out the stream. We are attempting to land a space plane. And actually, on all the most recent streams, this might be the third one in the last 3 weeks that I've done of these. How we doing? Oh, we're going way long now. Really got to pay attention. Am I late, says Natalia? No, probably gonna go, well, yeah. Looking at the time. I start these things at 2 p.m. That would be Eastern Daylight Time. So, yeah. And then typically run for maybe about an hour and a half or so. I was hoping, as the thumbnail implied, to do a little bit of building something, but I don't think that's gonna happen now. We'll see. Might do a little bit in the VAB. Oh, pitch higher, pitch higher. Doesn't feel like I'm overshooting, but Trajectories thinks I'm overshooting, and who am I to argue with that? Coming a little north too, so I'm rolling a little bit that way. That's it. Okay, what happens if I press 1 now? There we go. That's what I meant. And that should be opening up these things too, which I think I forgot. Yes, those air takes are open. There we go. So now we're on the Whiplash engines. We are way overshooting according to trajectories. Very calm though, Valentina. It looks like a very gentle ride you're providing. Which is, I'm sure, well appreciated by your crew. Very pretty view. Actually, again, there's the upside of all my sort of shenanigans with having to go back to the station is we are now landing in the daylight. Well, I think the first attempt would have been in the dark. We are really up high. We have lost a lot of speed, and this is still saying I'm pretty much on target. It just feels like I've lost so I might be pitching down. This might work out well. I think this is going to work out well. Pitch a little down. See if we can do this without ever using those engines. And this is where I quick save in case anything catastrophic goes wrong. We are looking good though, I think. Okay, let's give it a little bit. There we go. Okay, the engines are now working, so hoping not to need them, but they're there. Starting to pick up some fallitude, some vertical velocity here. And we are coming, need to come north a bit. You can even see that visually now. I need to come north a bit. Oh, now I'm going to need to come south, dummy. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this because I don't think I need it anymore. And there. And we're just going down. I'm just going down this way. We're going to go just plunge right down into it now. Try and do this without using the jet engines. This might be actually, I don't want to jinx anything, but this is looking really good. Usually I come in a little bit too high and have to do some you know, I'm coming too fast, I'm doing some crazy stalling, and then I got to do this crazy nosedive. This is actually looking really nice. Hello there, Javier, and welcome. Glad you made it. Now I got to make sure I don't lose too much velocity here. I've got to be able to carry myself. Well, I do have the jet engines. Now it's personal. Don't want to use the jet engines. Still got a lot of altitude. Let's put that on terrain. And let's take off our impact thingy that engineer seems to keep liking to turn on. Okay. No, I think I've got this lined up nice like. gear down. I am going to need to lose a little bit more velocity here. Don't have air brakes, and I didn't rig anything for flaps, which would be a really good idea, but I just didn't do it. All right, Valentina, here we go. Here comes the final thing. A little more speed down. Okay, we do got to get down there. Gonna run out of runway. And touch. There we go. Very little drama. Very little drama. Why are you guys so upset? Look at these two. What the heck? Oh my gosh, you're down. You guys are like 30 days in space, lost and low on fuel and all this kind of stuff. You guys should be like jumping for joy right now that you were finally safely down on the surface. Okay, so Valentina, awesome job. Rob, good co-piloting skills there. Okay, let's recover this vessel. I'm curious to see what their experience is going to be. Did they do anything useful? So yeah, there's nothing there. Parts back, and oh, look at that! All right, they all leveled up. Valentina, Michael, and Dan are now all level 3s. Rob is a level 2. That is awesome. Okay, so yeah, it was a bit of a pain, but it was well worth. I don't know if that was worth it or not. That was ridiculous, and as per usual, that took way longer than I had anticipated that it would.